12. I literally saw the setup quickly, and I just got in. I have 2 positions in right now, so this might be the quickest scalp literally ever, depending on how it goes. But I guess we'll see. I just sent this one into the Discord as well. It is a high probability setup, and I have no complaints. But it just hit 12. Bit of gaps above, right? So that's the only worry that I have. But yeah, I guess we'll just wait and see. I'm just gonna let it play out, then I'll come back in a minute to check on it. There's still a bit of gap up on the 1 minute. That's the only fear that I have about the setup. It's filled the 5 minute. On the 5 minute, you can see that I filled it. But on the 1 minute though, there's still some gaps right here to be filled, so I'm afraid this might lose. Because that rejection was not, that we first had, wasn't really the best. Hey, now I'm just gonna pretty much set and forget, trust in the setup. Just a quick scalp, probably like a cheeky 1-to-1, then I'm done. Okay, rejection's looking good still. I'm expecting this to be a quick setup, man. A quick setup should be done in a few minutes, just in another push. If we can close below this, it might be good. Right now, it's sort of struggling. The gold that I know don't usually struggle. But it's filled that 1 minute gap, as you can see. Filled the 1 minute gap, now it's pouring again. Alright, now we've got the volume we need. If we just break the slow on the 1 minute. This is a 5 minute setup, by the way. I'm just looking at the 1 minute just so I can kind of see precisely what's happening. But if you can close below the slow, then we might have something in play. We'll literally nearly hit TP actually. Alright. But I think we might be able to get more weight. This is wrong somewhere. Hold on a minute. We should be getting around 500 for at least a 1-to-1 in this situation. At least 5 bills. So it's not looking correct on MT5. Because right now we're only up 50. So I guess it's due to spreads and stuff. Let me see. Our entry was, yeah, entry wasn't the worst. One thing I like though, it hasn't closed inside the zone so far. So that's sort of a good indication. We have news at 3. At least you just jumped on the market now. I've been on the market for 10 minutes, so if we can just secure our bag nice and quick and I don't have to wait, that would be better, man. I'm not really trying to play around with my money today. Alright, we've got good volume now. Come on, let's just close below this though. There's a bit of consolidation here. You can see prices struggling to break this sort of this support right now. Nice. Alright, there we go. There we go, that's the volume we need. Just a tiny bit more and we'll hit 1-to-1. Okay, so we're about to hit 1-to-1. So we'll hit 1-to-1 now, so I'm pretty much ready to close at any point. If we can just get to this low right here, then I'm definitely done for the day. We have 3 minutes left before this kind of closes. So I think we've still got a bit of push. There is a gap that's about to be filled though, which I'm low-key worried about, because once it gets there, I think it might struggle. But now we're up 6 bills. I think I might close now though. I think I'm done playing around with this. Kind of a quick day. Getting like 6. If we can get 600, then I'll be done. It's hit the zone, so this gap has been filled. So now it's kind of struggling because this was like a demand zone. Alright, now on 622. We'll see how this candle closes. But I'm probably going to be out of this in the next 2 minutes. It's currently struggling at that zone. I probably should have left the moment it tapped. but I'll probably leave if it comes back there again. Right now I might go up, fill these gaps first. Ideally not though, but the 5 minute will be done in literally 1 minute. As long as we can get bare minimum 5, then I'm good. Okay, so it's filled the gap, as you can see, right? We just filled the gap in 1 minute. Now it's dumping again. So that looks good. The lowest gap is literally down here, right? So literally right here. If we can get around here, that would be pretty good. So, alright, so now I'm on 514. Yeah, I think I'm done. About to touch 6. Alright, I'm just gonna close here. Boom. Cool. So that's pretty much me done for the day. So now this is dumping again. So that was a pretty clean trade. I'm just gonna break this down quickly. So here is what I saw. We currently have a gap present right here, and we have a supply zone. So I drew my zone pretty much. We can see that the gap is literally from here to here, right? So I'm waiting for this gap to be filled, and if this does happen, then we pretty much have something in place. So usually a few minutes later, they tapped into the zone. Once they tapped in, all I'm now looking for is some sort of confirmation that they're gonna go down. So I needed my break of candle. So once I got that, I entered at exactly this point. I put my stop loss right up here, and I was looking to pretty much take this trade, either get a 1-to-1 depending on how it moves, which was going to be here, right? So I was either going to take a 1-to-1, or I'm going to leave around here, because from here now we can see that there's a gap present from this box. We can see now that there's a gap present right from here to here, right? So when price fills the gap, they might start going back the other way. So I'm trying to risk it. So I was either going to leave here, or I was going to leave at the lowest point where price previously closed at. So it closed right here. So it's literally either 1, 2, or 3. All depends on the movement. That was what, you know, my determination is. But the bare minimum was pretty much a 1-to-1, which was at the zone. So we can see that afterwards, price struggled a couple times, but this next candle pretty much gave us our 1-to-1. It closed, filled the gap, started kind of playing around a little bit. Then the next candle pretty much gave us our win. So this was pretty much roughly a 1-to-6.7, depending on where you left at. And after that, you can see that literally price went the other way. So took it exactly to the T, got out at a nice point, and that was basically the trade done. So if you'd like to actually learn how I trade or trade with me, then there is a link to the private Discord group down in the description below. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you lot in the next one. Peace.